Hey guys, I'm back again. Just a quick update. I've gained a bit of weight on the weekend. On Friday I slipped up. I did. I'm willing to admit that. I had about 8 beers and I ate a little bit too much throughout the day. I had a biendang and I said I wasn't going to do that, and then I had another one yesterday. I also had a pretty sizable dinner, like baked beans on toast, a whole can of baked beans and 4 pieces of toast. So went from like 97.2 on Friday after my walk, and the next day I was 100.7. At the lowest point yesterday I was 100.5, but then I weighed in again this morning. I was 100.2, so I was a little bit conscious yesterday of how much I was consuming and just tried to drink a lot of water. This morning, 100.2. I'm going for this walk. I'm going to be sub 100 after this walk for sure. I also did the all body workout with resistance bands, which I've been doing every other day. I also had a rest yesterday because I was just so drained, so tired from these big walks and trying to reset my body clock, like getting up earlier and stop staying up so late. So it's really just throwing me out a little bit, and partially why I didn't make a video today. I had a sleep during the middle of the day as well. I was just trying to catch up on some hours because just when you've been operating one way for so long, it's going to take a little bit to get yourself into a new kind of rhythm. So I didn't train yesterday. I didn't do anything. I just sort of sat around and played video games and made content for my other channel. So that's it. But do I quit after that? No. It's 3 kilos, but 3 kilos, probably a lot of it's water weight. Probably a lot of it's just the food that I need to shit out. And then I'll be kind of about where I was a couple of days ago. So it doesn't hurt to go for a nice big walk though and get everything moving and all going again. So I'm not going to give up on it just because of that. And I think that a lot of people would, they do it for a week. Oh, I lost 3 kilos, and then one night now I'm higher than I was when I started. Okay, let's just get up and go again. You don't need to quit just because of that. And you only were doing it for a week, so big deal. You're trying to lose a lot of weight. It's going to take you probably a few months, maybe, potentially, depending on how hard you hit it. So there's no excuse to just stop. And if you stop, you're never going to get there, so what's the point? So this is day 7 of the vlog challenge, and I've only done 5 videos. So I missed yesterday, I missed the day before, the day before, the day before or something, and I said I was going to do 2 videos in that day and I didn't. But it's no reason for oh, it's all over now. Said you're going to do 30 days and you didn't. You've missed 2 days. Okay, so maybe I'll do 3 today. Or maybe I adjust my plan. Maybe I just try and do 30 videos in 30 days. So I'm thinking that's the adjustment I'm going to make. Okay, I've missed a couple of days. So what? Let's get back on it and let's just adjust our goal a little bit so we can still basically hit the original thing that we were trying to achieve. And when I did miss that first day, I was a bit oh no, I missed a day, it's ruined for a microsecond. I'm not doing what I said I would do. Now it's been 3 or 4 days and I've missed a day, and now the chain's broken and all that sort of stuff. And I could just say, I'm going to stop now. That didn't work. It's the same with the weight loss. But why? Why does it need to stop? And I was listening to a podcast on that day while I was walking, the same podcast that helped me with the way I structure my days and everything, the Building Better Humans Project podcast. On that day, Glenn was talking about being the person in the arena and how we can sometimes let ourselves fall off by allowing our own thoughts about how we're being perceived or how we're being judged that could stop us. So what I mean by that is I missed the day and now I'm thinking, people are gonna go, he didn't stick to it, he's not about it, he He said he was going to do 30 days, and he after 4 days, he missed a day. And then he did another day, and then he missed another day. Who is this guy? This guy doesn't do what he says he's going to do. But when you're trying to do stuff and you're trying to achieve things in life, and it's not just me, it's anyone. Like if you're trying to build a YouTube channel, you're trying to make videos or music or write a book or become a sports player, like a professional sports player, anything, learn a language or just do something that requires, a decent amount of commitment and effort, you're going to get people who are basically, they're going to try and stifle your confidence. They're going to try and stop you using their words more than their actions, usually. And that's what this was about. Like I think it's a Teddy Roosevelt speech, and he was talking about like being the person in the arena and the things that come with that. You're out there trying to do something, people are going to judge you, they're going to hate on you, they're going to say you'll never make it, they're going to hope that you never make it, they're going to point to every little mistake that you make and see that's why it'll never work. Just for example, if I miss those days, right, of vlogging, and someone's been watching these videos and they're of that mindset where they're waiting for you to slip up, and I missed the day and I gained the weight, and they'll be like, see that guy, he missed the day, he said he was going to do 30 days of vlogs, he said he was going to lose weight and he gained 3 kilos in a day. He's never going to make it, what a loser. There's people out there who are going to do that, and mostly those people are not taking action towards anything. They're sitting on the sidelines, and that's what it's talking about, being the person in the arena. You're in the arena, you're trying, and it's like a line in the song that I said in the last song that I released before I started doing these vlogs. I said, I'm in the ring while you're in the stands yelling abuse.
I'm in the ring while you're in the stands yelling abuse.
Meaning, I'm out there playing the game and you're spectating and throwing judgment and waiting for me to slip up so you can point to something that justifies it in your mind why you should never try. In the podcast, Glenn played a version of the speech. I'm going to try and find that and play that same speech at the end of this podcast. At the end of this video, just for you guys to hear and see what I was talking about. But basically that's it. Like if you're doing something, you're always going to get criticized, you're always going to get judged, people are always going to try and make you feel like you're being stupid for trying, because possibly they don't have the confidence to try for themselves, and it's threatening to them to see you try, because maybe you started at the same level and then you decided to do something and they thought it was too much, that you're going to make yourself look stupid, and don't do that. It's almost like don't leave the herd, and they try and get you back in, and they find that your progress in this area is unacceptable, because it's a conflict of their own interest. So if it's really what you want to do, just do it anyway. You're going to get criticized, you might lose friends, you might lose credibility amongst your peers, but if it's what you truly want, you got to keep going, and you'll find people that'll fit that circle that you're trying to fit yourself into. So guys, if you're trying to do something, get into the arena, start working towards whatever it is that you want. You got nothing to lose. People are going to judge you regardless. You're going to fail at times, you're going to make mistakes. That comes with trying to do new things and trying to do something bigger than just sitting in the middle ground doing what everyone else is doing. It's just a part of the process. As long as you keep getting up every day and going again, eventually you're going to see some kind of progress. Because the fact of the matter is, the people that aren't in the arena, the spectators that are watching, waiting for you to slip up, waiting for you to fail, the only reason they're waiting for that moment is so that they have something to point to go, see, I told them that wouldn't work, and now I don't even need to try because I have evidence that it doesn't work. So it basically validates their own excuses and reasons not to try in life, not to try and achieve the things that they think about doing, that they're too scared to take on, that they're too self-conscious about trying to achieve because of how they might be perceived, how they might be judged, how people might talk about them. Just do it anyway. They're always going to be there. that they're the majority, be the minority, and do something with your life that makes you happy and that makes you feel like it has some purpose, and get in the arena. Anyway guys, that's today's vlog. Just remember guys, just to keep going. If you're working on something, just keep pushing forward. If you fail, keep getting up every day and just going again. It's a clean slate. You can always improve. See you in the next one.
The poorest way to face life is to face it with a sneer. There are many men who feel a kind of twisted pride in cynicism. There are many who confine themselves to criticism of the way others do what they themselves dare not even attempt. There is no more unhealthy being, no man less worthy of respect, than he who either really holds or feigns to hold an attitude of sneering disbelief towards all that is great and lofty, whether in achievement or in that noble effort which, even if it fails, comes to second achievement. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again. Because there is no effort without error and shortcoming. But who does actually strive to do the deeds? Who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat.